So the best thing I got out of JLit was the trips. So this winter break, I went to Poland and I went to Israel, and I was able to go to the concentration camps. And what really spoke to me on the trip was that I didn't only go with people from NYU, but I also went with people from Maryland, from New Jersey, and I met Jews all over. And what it really showed me was that how no matter where you are in the world, you'll still know someone who is Jewish and you'll still be able to connect just because of your Judaism. You should do JLit because the experiences you get from JLit outweigh any of the negative thoughts you might be having, because you don't only gain a community with friends and gain perspective on what you're going on in your life, but you will also gain knowledge of your heritage and your past, and that's something that you probably cannot get in any other point in your life besides right now. So I grew up and I didn't get to go to yeshiva growing up, but my parents were a huge asset for me and helping me learn about Judaism. And what I didn't realize is that a lot of the teachings they taught me, yes, they come from Judaism and God, but I didn't realize how much so until I went to the classes and realized how much I already knew, and how much, because I already knew so much, I was able to grow on it and impact on it and able to do so many incredible things because of my heritage and because of what my parents and what JLit has taught me. I always thought that I was that I include Hashem into my life, but ever since I took Mayor classes, I realized how much more so I think about Judaism and about God than I normally ever did. And now I think I pray more, and I'm more aware of it in my day-to-day life. When I wake up in the morning and when I go to sleep, I say Shema, and I say the morning blessings. And growing up, when I traveled to school, I used to always say morning blessings with my sisters and with my parents. But when you're in college and you're more on your own, I didn't realize how important and grounding it is to be grateful and to think about Hashem when you're doing your daily routine. What excites me about Judaism is that you can connect with people so easily. And anywhere you find a Jew, you automatically have something to talk about, something to share with them, something that it's important to not only you, but to the other individual. And I feel like it's so hard nowadays to connect to people unless you're connecting through something like religion, because it's not one thing. It's such a huge impact on your life. And when you have like a religion like Judaism, you already feel like you connect with someone even if you never met them before. So one of the classes that I took in JLit was about happiness. And in life, everyone wants to be happy, but not all of us really know how. And what really spoke to me was that happiness is not just the end goal. It's not just the job you wanted. It's about living a life with purpose and with happiness, and including God into that. So when you're on your day-to-day life, when you think about the process, because the majority of life is a process. It's the moments, it's not the end goal. And if you're only thinking about God when you're trying to get that end goal, you're not going to ultimately be happy, because there's always going to be something in the way.